What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Z Sports and Entertainment. I am Z, coming to you from the basement. Today, I am coming to you guys with a story time. Been a couple days, been busy, been working, a lot going on. Trying to figure everything out, like always, man. Before we get started with the story time, just give you guys a quick update. Tomorrow, we're gonna finish up the NFC. We're gonna do the NFC North, NFC East. I've been watching these preseason games, seeing what these young fellas doing, seeing what these teams starting to look like. I know it's only the first preseason game, so we're not really seeing much. But hey, man, we got football, and I'm excited. I'm excited to have football back. I'm excited to be able to bring you guys this content. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Um, yeah. Story time. Today's story time. Title's kind of long, but the time I missed a game and my brother got hurt. I don't know if that's going to be the official title or not, but that's pretty much what it is. So this is how it happened. It was eighth grade, Columbia Middle School. Um, we were we were we were going into a game against, and in my opinion, this was probably going to be our toughest game all year. Um, we were going into a game against Tucker Middle School, and I mean, if you graduated around the time I graduated, or even now, you know Tucker's that deal. Tucker's been that deal. Whatever they do, pretty much. Tucker's nice. Um, so that was a big game, highly anticipated game. Yeah. So how the weeks used to go for us? It used to. I don't remember like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't remember those, but I remember Thursdays. Thursday was the last full pass day. Friday, we did like a small walkthrough in the gym, and we used to sit our like equipment out in the gym and our like warm up lines. So that when we came in Saturday morning, we just grab our stuff, get dressed, and hop on the bus. Mine's ready. So this particular game, we go through the week. Friday comes, we get our stuff out, put our jerseys on our shoulder pads, whole nine. That night, I go home. Unfortunately, I have an asthma attack, and we go to the emergency room, and they tell us Zach, you had an asthma attack. You're doing better now, but you need to take it easy. Whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. Fuck. I'm supposed to be playing a game in a couple hours. And in middle school, Saturday mornings there used to be two games, two time slots. I think it was 9 a.m. and 8:30. I'm sorry, 9 a.m. and 10:30. Those were the two times you could play in middle school. So this particular day we had a 9 o'clock game. We had a very early game. So we had to be at the school at like 6 o'clock. So we get to the school. I walk in with my dad. We see Coach Green. Tell Coach Green, "What's up, Coach? Zach's not gonna be able to play today. He had an asthma attack last night, and they're suggesting that he take it easy. He didn't want to not come. He wanted to come show us support. Be with the fellas. Yeah. So, Coach Greens, he's obviously, he's damn man. Sorry to hear that. Starting center just went down. So I'm walking around the gym, and I see everybody getting dressed, and everybody walks up. Everybody's asking me what I'm doing and how, what's going on. What's up. I gotta tell you, man, I've never really been in that position like that often. But like, and I know I was very young. It was middle school, all that. But to be a part of a team and to be like a important piece, and to tell your teammates that you're not playing, that was tough as an eighth grader, because it was like, damn, I really feel like I'm letting these dudes down. Like, damn, that's not okay. I really feel like I'm letting these guys down. But so we I see the coaches, huddled up talking, whatever, whatever. So they come ask me a question. They walk up to me. It was Coach Green. It was Coach Rowe. I don't know. I don't know if y'all remember Coach Rowe. Officer Rowe she was a campus security guard, but she was a dog, man. Like, if anybody knows, who Coach Rowe is, or anybody can, possibly put me in contact with Coach Rowe, please do, because I miss her a lot. She's very good people. She's very cool. She made a lasting impression on me, and I would just like to reach out to her. But Coach Green and Coach Rowe, they walk up to me. They was like, Zach, let me ask you a question. I'm like, what's up, Coach? We're moving DeAndre over to center, so we're okay at center. But who should we put at guard in DeAndre's spot? And there was a couple of options. We had there was a couple of options. We had a couple of options that could have went in, and I knew in order for us to have the best chance to win with Keno in the backfield, with the type of offense we ran, we needed people who could move bodies up front. We didn't need we needed somebody who could, put their hands on somebody and get them out of the way. So I told him I at the time his nickname was Big Boy. His name ain't Big Boy no more. He ain't Big Boy no more. But I was like, Big Boy. Put Big Boy in there. And if you know who Big Boy is, you know who Big Boy is. Put Big Boy in there. Okay. Cause the thing about Big Boy was, I have another story time as far as Big Boy goes, and how we met in our first encounter. But let's just say that me and him had some encounters that gave me full confidence in him that he was going to be able to get the job done. Cool. They let him know that he's going to start at right guard. He accepts the challenge. He steps in. Whatever. Man, we get to Avondale Stadium, warming up, Still an unreal feeling not being able to play and just watching, and it just sucked. It just overall sucked. So boom, game gets started. We kick it off, and first quarter and a half, I mean, my boy is balling. I mean, I put my GM hat on and plug and play, but he's out there moving people. He's knocking motherfuckers over. He's creating running lanes. He's opening gaps. He and Keno hitting him. I'm talking about he fucking Tucker up, like looking like we gonna win this game. Second quarter, I think it was maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes left in the second quarter, and I don't know if it was a toss or if it was like a stretch. I don't know what the play was exactly, but hike the ball, hand the ball off to Keno. We got the O-line coming around, and out of nowhere, I just see Big 7'5" just like collapse. But it wasn't like a collapse like he got hit or like my boy got clipped, but not like with a leg. Like 42 from Tucker threw his entire body at my boy knees. Like, I'm talking about, he wasn't going for the tackle. He threw his entire body at my boy's legs. And at the time, when you do that to probably like a 6'1" 8th grader, like 280, 290, who ain't never really been played no contact sport, who don't know how to fall, who's really just out there on pure adrenaline and go. You know what I mean? Goes and it was scary because there was a point where like his entire body was like in the air. Like, so like no part of him was touching the ground. Like, he didn't have a hand to brace himself. It wasn't a foot to catch some weight. No, his entire body was in the air. And hit the ground. Boom. And he didn't get up. So it gets quiet. And that was the worst part for me, because when it got quiet, that's when you could hear him like crying and you can hear him screaming. And you can tell when somebody's like genuinely scared. Yeah, I could tell like that was like the first time that my boy had like seriously had like for real been hurt before. I mean, you woke up Saturday morning to go play a football game. So I hit his cousin, family members. I knew them like I was off the field. So I see him coming down the stairs from the stadium stairs and going onto the field and whatnot. I see him pull the, they calling for the ambulance. They pulled the ambulance on the field. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And I never forget this shit. This made me feel worse than I had already felt. This was the icing on the cake for me. Rantavious Hope walked up on me. He was our fullback. He was our fullback and our linebacker. He walked up on me, took his helmet off. He was like, bro, please tell me you're going to be able to go in. Boy, it hurt my heart. Hurt my heart as an 8th grader. Hurt my heart. Hurt my heart to see my boy like that. To see, real talk. To see everybody like look at me like as soon as he get hurt. Like not like in a blaming standpoint, but like, damn, bro. Our center's down. Our starting D tackle, converted starting guard is down. What the fuck we gonna do? Coach Green came over to me again. Once big boy, they got him. Once they got him on a stretcher and they got him in the ambulance, everybody took a knee, the whole nine. Made the sign of respect. And Coach Green came over to me again. And I guess he could see that I was a little fucked up. So he was like, he gonna be all right. He gonna be good. He gonna be okay, man. He was like, this not your fault. I said, Coach, I specifically told y'all to like play him right there. He was like, it's all right, man. It's okay. But I give Coach Green a lot of credit for what he did. He came up to me again and he was like, I need to ask you something. Who do I put in? I'm like, Coach. He said, I'm serious. Who do I put in? So we had another offensive lineman. His name was Lil Big. And Lil Big, that's literally the best description I can give of him. He was like, I kid you not, 5'6", 5'7", but he was like big. Not swole big, but he was big. He was a little chubby motherfucker. And Lil Big went in. He played great. He stepped up to the challenge, and you could tell he was playing. He was out there just on like for real, just like I'm happy to be in the game type shit. But he did good. Set him up to be he set him up to like, I don't know where his playing career went after that, but I know the next year my boy started. My boy did good things. My boy, you know what I'm saying? But that, and fast forward a little bit. Get back to school on Monday. Quay's not there. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's Big Boy? Tuesday, still ain't there. I'm like, bruh. And like, we had cell phones and stuff back then, but like, that was, you gotta understand, that was like the start of, like, kids being able to like have phones, like, 24/7 type stuff. So we wasn't really, we wasn't able to communicate like we are now, but like Wednesday comes, boom, I see him, but he on crutches. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I walk up to him like, and for some reason he just bust out laughing. And for y'all who don't know Big Boy, if you remember the the video of me falling, the story time I did of me falling, the guy behind the camera, that's Big Boy. That's who I'm speaking on. And he just bust out laughing. I'm like, bro, what is so funny? And he was like, oh no, nothing. But it just made me feel better. Turns out he ended up breaking his hip. Remember I said like no part of his body like was on the ground. He wasn't able to brace himself in no way, shape, or form. Well, so much impact when he came down, he broke his hip. He made a full recovery. Glad to say that my boy is fine and well today. He's still my dog, and that's something that I'll be able to talk about that for a long time. We still talk about it from time to time today, but that's the time I had an asthma attack and it caused my boy to get hurt. That's the story time today, guys. Like I said, tomorrow we gonna get back into the NFC North. We gonna get into the NFC East, and we gonna talk about a couple of these preseason games. Some people who sticking out, some people who, doing their thing. I do have the Throwback Thursday coming up this Thursday. If you are still here, I'll give you a sneak peek. Throwback Thursday, this upcoming Thursday. I am not saying Thursday right. I'm so sorry. Deshaun Cooper, Columbia High School football and basketball, class of 2015. I believe it's class of 2015. If it's wrong, I'm so sorry, Coop. Tune in, check it out. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Z out.